guys, this is Pam and welcome to my channel. So today I've decided to do once again one of the things I love doing is perfume comparison, and this is by the house of Juicy Couture, and the two perfumes we'll be comparing today is a Viva La Juicy versus Viva La Juicy Noir. Okay, so obviously Viva La Juicy came out first. Just to kind of refresh our memories for those of you who have not smelled Viva La Juicy, and even for those of you who has, let's go ahead and read the notes. Well, this doesn't really say. Okay, it was launched in 2008, so this is the first Viva La Juicy, because there's so many flankers. So this is the original. It opens with wild berries and juicy mandarin. The heart encompasses a floral blend of honeysuckle, gardenia, and jasmine, while the base notes has amber, caramel, vanilla, sandalwood, and pralines. So the notes have a lot of sweet notes in it. Yeah, it is definitely a very, very sweet perfume. Let me go ahead and show you the bottle from my tablet here. So that's what it looks like. Sorry about my ring light there. There you go. So yeah, that's what the bottle looks like. It has an amber juice. Okay, so just the bottle is already, you can kind of already tell what the perfume would smell like just looking at that. Very sweet, very girly. So let's go ahead and spray it. I have a couple of samples here that I always like to get. Okay, so this, to me, this perfume Viva La Juicy is just the epitome of what a girly perfume is. So if you're a girl and you want to smell girly, for sure you would go for something like this, Viva La Juicy. So it is immediately very fruity. So this is a very sweet, fruity, floral perfume. You definitely smell that. I don't even smell the mandarin as much in the opening, because to me it's already overpowered by the berries and the honeysuckle, definitely the jasmine, vanilla, and caramel. Now, in the dry down of this, it's not, how do I describe the fruitiness? You know, when something smells really fruity, such as this one, especially in the opening, it smells kind of thin. Like if you imagine like a thin liquid, like what the texture of that is, like it's not very dense. It's just kind of like a fluid and liquidy. It's just a thin liquid. So to me, that's how I would describe the fruity opening. It's just kind of like a flowing, thin liquid that is a very sweet. And then immediately, I mean, it stays fruity sweet the entire time. But like immediately in the mid and in the dry down especially, you get more of that amber kind of woodsiness, and mixed with the caramel. You smell a little bit more of caramel and praline and vanilla. And I actually really, really like this perfume. I have never really owned it, but it's something that I do like to just smell from time to time, or sometimes if if I just spray my sample with me, or when I go to the store, I just spray it from time to time. But it's not really something I have owned, I guess because of the popularity of it. And there are also so many perfumes that smell like, similar to this. But the good thing about Viva La Juicy, though, to me, it's the standard. I feel like it has set the standard of what a girly perfume is, of what a girly scent is. Whether you're a teenager or, in your 20s or in your 30s, maybe even in your 40s, nothing wrong with that, because it's very feminine, definitely very feminine. but mature ladies could still wear them, as I do. I mean, you know, I do wear perfumes like this, as you, I don't know if you've watched my other reviews, but I have mentioned my favorite, Viva La Juicy Sucre, and that's like mega sweet, like hurt your teeth sweet. Okay, so let's compare it with Viva La Juicy Noir. So this perfume review really is not really to review the perfume, it's more of like a comparison. If you're deciding whether you want to go with just the original Viva La Juicy or Viva La Juicy Noir. But at the same time, I do kind of want to talk about what it smells like, just in case a lot of people, or in case some of you don't know yet what Viva La Juicy smell like, depending where, I don't know, maybe, whatever, I'm blabbing now, I'm sorry. Okay, so Viva La Juicy Noir, basically same notes, okay? This has the same notes as the Viva La Juicy. The only thing different based on Fragrantica when I study the notes, I don't believe that Noir has the praline note. I could be wrong, but just based on my memory, I don't think that Noir has praline, but it has everything else that the original does, or that the original has. Okay, so the opening, again, a very sweet. It's kind of like just spraying the original. So it's very sweet, a little bit more tart to me. So it's got a little bit more kind of like tart, slight bitterness, that, but at the same time it has that fruity sweetness. I smell a lot of the vanilla, sandalwood, jasmine for sure is there in the background. Not as much as this is not as floral as it is fruity sweet. Okay, so to compare the two, okay, so this doesn't have the praline, but this has. But to me, actually this is sweeter in terms of it doesn't develop as much. To me, the Noir has a more of more linear. It doesn't, yeah, it's kind of like the first time you spray it, the mid and the dry down doesn't really develop as much. It's pretty much the same thing all throughout the entirety of the perfume. With the original, to me, it has way better development in terms of its sweet, fruity, sugary in the opening, which, you know, of course that stays throughout the entirety of the perfume as well, but you get more woodsiness, amberiness, and a little bit more, it's kind of like a woodsy, ambery caramel in the dry down, which I find really nice. I do like that, and it works really nice on my skin. But the Noir, this is kind of like a really like a cotton candy ice cream. It's very sweet. It has that kind of thin liquidy syrup again. But this to me has a more character than original, than the Noir. So that's basically the only thing different within the two. Like, to me, this has no praline, but to me, it's as if they took the amber out of the Noir. Yeah. Okay, so it's really a matter of taste which one you would like. If you want something that is more linear in terms of you want the perfume to stay the same when you first spray it till the end of it, I would go for the Noir. But if you want something that has a little bit more character besides just having something that's fruity, sweet, and sugary, I would go definitely with the original, which to me, actually, personally, if I were to purchase either one of this, I would go with the original. It's just prettier to me. It has more development, it has more character. This to me is just tastes sweet, which I think this has the tendency to be more cloying the more that you wear it if you're gonna be spraying it on a daily basis. To me, you might get easily tired with this. Now, in terms of longevity and performance, truly, I feel like it has the same. I have worn both, tested both. and on separate days. And to me, it has the same longevity. Like, to me, it lasted the same. It performed the same, but it could be tricky. You might think that the Noir has a better performance because it projects more sweetness. Now that projection of sweetness might make you think that it's performing well or it's lasting longer, because that sweetness mixed with your sweat and body heat might even amplify that sweetness. Because I do definitely find this a little bit more sweet in terms of that's basically what it is in comparison to the original, which this is just so much better to me. It has the sweetness has been tamed down with that amber, and I smell a little bit of woods in there. I don't know what, but yeah, it's not as crazy sweet in the dry down. So you know, I mean, to me it's really a matter of taste, but both are, you know, really nice girly perfume. To me, within the category of a girly sweet feminine perfume, they are very nice. I think any girl should have it. You know, at least one of the Viva La Juicy line. You just pick whatever you want. But between the two, I would definitely go with the original, and I think it would make what's wrong with me today? I need a nap. I think that either one of these would make a good signature scent. So I hope I have helped you in terms of which one you would pick between the two, Viva La Juicy Original or Viva La Juicy Noir, and I hope to see you on my next video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. And see you guys again. Bye bye.